Hello and welcome to Club 2, episode 16 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, two games for you. We're at home to Curzon Ashton and away to Southport, both in Vanarama National League North. As you can see, we come into it in reasonably good form, so let's see if we can keep that going. And the team to face Curzon Ashton is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then, and it is Stanway in goal, a back four of Cowan, Roberts, Nzasi and McLean, Sharples at the base of midfield, Trustram and Donoghue ahead of him, Chibanga on the left, Fastenmaid on the right, Lewis Darlington up front. So let's submit the team and go and do a team talk. But before I do that, I'm just going to drop the goalkeeper back to a sweeper keeper on defend, and then we will submit the team, and I'll see you in a moment for the team talk. Okay, my assistant is suggesting we're favourites for a reason. Make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. So let's point a finger and agree with him, and let's get out there and prove it. So we come into it, as I say, in reasonably good form, just one defeat in the last 5. So can we build on that today and cement our spot more firmly in the playoffs? At the moment, a defeat could see us fall out of them, so we do need to up our game a little from where we're at currently. Let's demand more and see if we can get the opening goal to just give ourselves that little bit of a cushion. And 22 minutes in, and still no action at all to show you. But at least we've had nothing from Curzon Ashton, even though they've had a couple of shots on target as well. So relatively even game by the looks of it, but not that high on quality. So demand more again. And at half time, it is Oxford City 0, Curzon Ashton 0, and shooting's not been good enough, I would say, but that's not an option. So I'll agree with my assistant. I'm not happy, and let's make a change or two. So the two changes need to be Fastenmaid, swap with Chibanga. Fastenmaid then can come off for Ollie Box, and Lewis Darlington for Jackson Kelly. And let's get the second half underway. One more substitution remaining. We're going to demand more again. And it's Chibanga with a free kick, floated in, it's headed up, and McLean's got it but can't get the shot away. Donoghue collects, finds Cowan, who goes to Nzasi. Sharples through for Kelly. Kelly's hit the woodwork, and the header back to Mason in the Curzon Ashton goal. So we look more dangerous second half already, and I think the final change is going to be Mason McLean for Michael Lavin, but I don't want to make it yet if I can help it. Chibanga to Donoghue, McLean to Donoghue, over the top for the on-running Chibanga, who pulls it back to McLean onto Sharples, finds Trustram, who hits the woodwork, and it gets cleared. So now I will make that change. McLean for Lavin. And let's see if we can go on and get the decisive goal. Demand more. Last 15 minutes, we'll go attacking as well. Roberts with a free kick into Sharples. plays it back to Roberts, forward to Trustram, infield to Kelly, who's dropped deep. Roberts to Nzasi. He's going to go the other way this time to Donahue. He does. Back to Nzasi. Ball over the top for Chibanga, but he doesn't bother chasing it. And it goes all the way through to Mason. Highlight continues. Mason's clearance. Nzasi wins his header, finds Donahue. Lavin into Chibanga, finds Kelly. Chibanga again. Chibanga shoots, and Chibanga hits the crossbar. And the highlight comes to an end. We've come really close a couple of times, but haven't managed the breakthrough. Cowan back to Stanway in goal, finds Roberts. Roberts to box, cuts in field. Plays it to Chibanga, out to Lavin at right back, although he's come a long way forward. Lavin gets all the way to the byline, Chibanga's shot, and Mason with the save. So we'll have a corner. Chibanga left-footed in swinger. And the header away finds Kelly, and Kelly shoots over the top. So we need one more demand more, as Lavin takes the throw into Donahue, finds Sharples, ball over the top, it's cleared, but Lavin's won it back. Chibanga shoots, and we've hit the woodwork again, and the highlight comes to an end. So we've done everything but score in this match as we enter 6 minutes of stoppage time. Will there be one more chance to secure the points? No. It ends Oxford City 0, Curzon Ashton 0, and I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and a trip to Southport. And the team for this one: Benjamin in goal, back four of Cowan, Roberts, Nzasi and Lavin. Sharples behind Trustram and Donahue in midfield. Box on the left, Walters on the right, Kelly up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants to wish the players good luck and point out that we need to avoid defeat to stay in the playoffs. I'm not going to wish them good luck, but I am going to go along similar lines. So I'll point the finger and say we could drop out the playoff places here. I'm expecting nothing less than a win. And let's get out there and see if we can do it. So here we go then. Game kicks off, and hopefully we can exert our dominance early on. 10 minutes in though, there's been absolutely nothing. So let's fire up the lads this time. And that hasn't gone down well, so we are going to need to do something else. Trustram plays it back to Sharples. Sharples to Donahue. Needs help. Gets it from Roberts, who plays it out to Cowan on the left. To Trustram. To Roberts. Cowan should have gone forward, instead finds Sharples. Donahue to Trustram, who shoots. And it's over the top via the frame of the goal. Close, but not close enough. Let's encourage and see how that goes down. Slightly better than the last comment, but still not ideal. So we've tried an encourage, we've tried a fire up. I think I'm going to say nothing between now and half time. Hewittson's long ball forward. Lavin wins his header and heads it out to the left for Cowan, who plays it into box. Trustram to Cowan. Ball over the top is nowhere near a white shirt. Murphy to Pendleton. Moore plays it back to Murphy. Alston to Scattergood, into Miller, and they're in at the back here on the right hand side. Cadogan crossed in, header away, but only as far as Hines, and Josh Hines gives Southport the lead. It is Southport 1, Oxford City 0. And we need a demand more. I'm not going to hold off till half time. Kelly with the corner. Finds Nzasi. Kelly to Walters. Nzasi is cleared as far as Box, who charges forward. Ollie Box back to Cowan. Drives it towards Sharples, who shoots over the top. And we're behind again at half time. It's Southport 1, Oxford City 0. We have to be better, and we're going to need at least one substitution at half time. And I think it's going to be Ollie Box for Jaden Chabanga. Let's try those two in on the wings the other way around. It literally makes no difference, so I'll keep them the way round I had them originally. We'll demand more, and actually I am going to bring on my young striker in a moment. Moore plays it back to Adaforo. Alston plays it forward. Scattergood's in behind here if he takes it first time. He hasn't. Cowan's won it. Finds Chabanga, who drives forward, finds Trustram. Cuts in field. Plays it out to the right for Walters, who is looking for a crossing opportunity, but instead has given the ball away. Adaforo to Moore. Long ball forward. Nzasi misjudges it, and Amari Miller makes it 2-0 to Southport. So now is the time to take Kelly off, bring on Lewis Darlington, and demand more again as soon as we can. We've got a highlight though. Trustram, now Sharples to Cowan, Donahue to Sharples. Cowan clips in the cross, Darlington heads over, and another chance goes begging. Right, going attacking, and it's going to be Lavin for McLean as the final change. Very early to make that, but I feel like we might as well gamble, demanding more again. And it is Chabanga's corner, headed her away, finds Nzasi, who puts his effort onto the roof of the net. Into the final 20 minutes, and we've yet to have a shot on target. So really, really disappointing performance. Demand more. And in fact, I was nearly minded to go berate, but Chabanga's ball forward, nowhere near a white shirt. Adaforo back to his keeper, Hewitson clears, and Hines to Beattie. Hines comes forward over halfway, cuts in field, still going, plays it to Miller, who shoots, hits the woodwork, and Cowan clears. Pendleton keeps it in for Southport. His cross is cleared. Cowan gets it away as far as Alston, and the highlight comes to an end. And will there be one more chance to berate? There will be. And it's been a really, really poor display. Cowan though, to Sharples, back to Roberts, into Cowan, finds Trustram, to Roberts, Trustram to Donahue, forward for Darlington. Darlington shoots, Darlington scores. It's going to count for absolutely nothing, but it is Southport 2, Oxford City 1. Okay, let's take a look at the league table then, and as you can see, with 37 games gone, we are still just clinging on to a playoff spot. We've got 16 wins, 10 draws, 11 defeats and 58 points, so automatic promotion long since gone, but we've still got our playoff destiny in our own hands. So just to confirm what I said on the last episode, I am now going to play all the way through to the final 2 games of the season to see whether we can secure a playoff spot. And so I'll show you Altrincham away and Chorley at home on the next episode. And if you've enjoyed that one, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.